Alright, and welcome back. It's been a hot minute, but I thought we'd jump into some more 2 Up Tuesday. Today we are on Redshire. Gonna start this one with the T54 Mod 1, premium Russian medium tank. As you can see, we're attacking in the assault mode, and just kind of here I'm thinking I want to use my mobility to try and get into, like, contest this bottom corner, like the K line kind of thing, because you'll see later on in this video, once you actually get down there, you've got some good cross shots and it helps progress the game a lot quicker. So you can see everyone's starting to get spotted, coming along here. Oh, look at that, a few nice easy cross shots. And at this moment here, like, I'd rather get rid of the LT. That's why I decided to go for him instead of the UDES. Because this is like an open map, you kind of, here I'm just telling the KV4 and Emil to actually move up. Like, we've got to attack. So as I was saying, I'd rather get rid of the light tanks, because if you can get rid of their light tanks, like, you've got all the vision and it's very hard for you to lose it. Not saying it's impossible, but like, yeah. So just here waiting. Don't know how I feathered that shot, to be honest. So as you can see, like, it's kind of weird that the way that they've done this map, like, pretty much the 4 line is where, like, the red, like, the defenders have, like, from 1 till 4, like, they pretty much have a quarter of the map where we get to start like a quarter in and then push our way up. So, but on saying that, like, yeah, it is pretty easy to, like, defend this side. So here, like, I kind of just noticed that the T54 was only ever poking up occasionally. So I thought I'd take a moment to actually push up and get into this dip. And it's nice of that bloody SU to bounce. As you can see, I'm just getting smacked up by the TDs in the back there, so I just thought I'd kind of wait here. And it was only really that light tank that was spotting me, so I don't know how I got the spotting for that SU 130PM, but he didn't spot me. Try to go for a HE pen on the Waffenträger, but the shell just dips low a little bit and 69 damage. Or 79 damage, sorry. So as you can see, like, we've now pretty much confined them into this small section of the map here, which, as you know, map control is huge. And we're just hoping that our light tanks will move up so they can actually spot something. Because at the moment you can see this char is literally, like, right behind me. So I don't know why he's doing that. It could be that he's reloading, but he's been there for quite a while and it's like a 40-second reload for the char MLE, so yeah. I'm just here waiting, hoping that the T92 will spot the Scorpion. Moves up a little bit. There's the Scorp, he's trying to run away, but unfortunately I don't have a shot on him. Then I hope, oh, he's coming back around here, maybe. But no, I think he was just getting into his little hidey hole so he can chill out and, yeah, pretty much try and farm some more damage. But it's one of those things, like, look at the map control now. Like, they've got, what, 15 squares worth of, like, area? And we're slowly starting to cap out with the UDES. And considering he's on like this side of the hill, this side of the hill, like unless someone on their team makes a stupid push to try and decap, like there's nothing that they can do, because as soon as they peek over ridge, our whole team is there to just focus on. So a big thing with like if you're defending on this side, whatever you do, do not let people get down here or in there, because once you do that, you can see we just capped out easy and almost got a cheeky shot in there, but timer just run out. Alright, so let's have a look at the post-game stats. I actually don't know if they're working, but anyway, we'll see if we can have a look at them, and if not, we'll just jump straight into the next match. Alright, and here we are back on Redshire, this time in the tier 10 French autoloading heavy tank, the AMX 50B. We just got a standard encounter, and even better, we're top tier, about to smack up some tier 8s, hopefully. So at this point, I'm just kind of thinking, AMX 50B doesn't have that much turret armor, so it's not one, like it's not a tank that you can really brawl with other heavies if they're hull down. Like, if you can pop out and track them, yeah, you can probably put in a good clip and then just get out of there. But as for hull down brawling, just I don't recommend it. With auto loaders, especially like your 50Bs and other tanks that have a good intra-clip reload, you want to be trading like one shot of your health for at least 2, if not your whole clip, from another tank. So I thought about pushing up there, but again, I don't have any armor, so there's no real point. And I see that this Progetto is pushed up pretty hard, so I thought, you know what, bugger it, let's just do this. I don't know how that one didn't pen him. And so, like that. I took 2 shots, but I did dish out 3. Could have been 4, but that one just didn't pen. And this is after the Progetto nerf, so I must have been doing a pretty bad job at aiming there. And then, yeah, auto-loader gameplay, just hanging out, reloading. So I'm just kind of like looking at the map at the moment, and they do have a T95 like holding down that one line, but I'm just waiting to see if this T125 does anything stupid. And so you'll probably see it a little bit later here, because I think I remember it. Basically, these trees up the back here, it's a good spot for TDs to just hang, because I'm here and I've been spotted. That T125 was nowhere near being able to spot me, so it definitely tells me that there's someone in those trees back there. And which, looking at it now, they've got an IS-32 sitting at the back there. Not too sure if that's what you want to do in your heavy tanks, like sit behind everyone. Especially like the IS-32, I've heard it's like a pretty decent tank actually. So I'm just here, just more so just trying to annoy the T125. And there you go. Straight through the turret. And little sneaky thank you at the SDRV, because the fact that E5 like poked that far out, I'll go there all the time in my SDRV. He should have like decent shots, but Especially if he's firing gold. The pen on the SCRV is something ridiculous. And I'm just noticing on the map as well. You know how I was just saying how you don't really want your, like... Yeah, of course, the SCRV gets that kill. You don't want your heavy tanks camping. What is... Oh no. Damn. I can't remember how to get into free camera. But still, what is our VK doing? Like, he's literally sitting on the hill, just hanging out. Alright, so again, on the reload, I decided nothing was really happening, so no point just hanging out with 3 shots in my clip. There you go, there's that IS-3. And good old Hardy. And as you can see, like, I thought we had things sorted on the other flank, but it looks like that T95 has put in a fair bit of work. I don't know how that one bounced, but hey. And so, yeah, just thought, nah, let's just disengage at the moment and just reload, get a full clip in, because there's not much happening. And this is kind of the point where I decide it's not overly worth it to just try and, like, take shot for shot with that T125. But then I've got a nice little bush here that I can miss at the VK. And now that he's, like, been hit, I don't think he really pushes up again. I could be wrong. Come on, you know you want to. Okay, he's just trying to bait shots, basically. And that's why he probably should have just tried baiting shots. Unfortunate fella cops a ammo rack. Alright, and again, 22 seconds for a reload. And this is where I kind of start thinking, oh, I should go help these guys, but then the T54 gets taken out real quickly, so next thing I really want to do is get rid of that UDES, because now that he's gone, like, that T95, he's very slow and isolated. So I still had 2 shots, I reload, and now it's time to make a flanking play. Because the T95, last we saw, he was back here, which, mind you, it was a while ago. But everyone else is literally in here, besides the Artie, which I just pinged then. Saying, like, Artie's been smacking me up from over here. Like, can you go down and find him? So, just kind of waiting to see, like, what unfolds, because this is where the 50B really shines. When you got people, like, not paying attention and end game, you can literally, like, if they were all one shots, you could just bang, 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 dead. Coming here, E5 has shit awareness. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 1 shot in return. I knew that the 183 was on reload. That's why I hung around there so quickly, because Even if I was at full health, like a 183 can 1700 damage. Hesh pen, easy. Now I'm just kind of... This little bit here is a little bit selfish of me. I know that the 183 has a round like loaded, ready to go, so I'm just waiting for him to fire. If it does mean that he kills someone, unfortunate. But then I come in here. I'm pretty sure at that point I was like, where did that one go? So yeah, the 183 has a semi-traversable turret, so it can only look a certain distance. That's why as soon as I came over, that first shot missed. But then I went for the tracking shot because he was turning, he would have killed me, like, easy. And yeah, lock him down, and then you can get behind him, but then he's shot, so he's on reload for 20 odd seconds. And now we just got a T95, which of course he's looking straight this way, and I'm just going to speed this up because I was just like, yeah, it's all good. And I die. But either way, we do end up winning. Yeah, I definitely could have played that last one a lot smarter, but I was happy with 4k damage. I probably should have followed where this STRV went and gotten in behind him. But as for that one, that's a bit of a AMX 50B match on Redshire. Alright, so the T54 Mod 1, the post-game stats didn't work, so we're just going to jump into the AMX 50B post-game stats and finish the video there. Alright, and here are the post-game stats. End up with 4,400 damage, 400 blocks surprisingly, 8 critical hits. That's VK. Oh no, he only hit his gun. Because like, when we hit him, he got a critical and then he got ammo rack, so I was like, did we damage the ammo rack? But then, yeah. So we got a Confederate shooting a whole lot of people. Bruiser, damage modules or injure crew members at least 5 times, which we got 8. Fire for effect, doing your HP worth of damage, and a second class for our 939 base XP. Good game by our Barras. Ended up 1800 assistance, 1600 damage, and that was in a 210 battle. Pretty good game by him. And we were firing a fair bit of gold towards the end there, so we did lose 38,000 credits. 23 shots, 17 hit, not bad, but 11 pen. That's 12 shots that didn't do anything. Even 7 bombs for that one, not bad. Anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this 2-Up Tuesday for Redshire. Hopefully it kind of gives you like a few ideas, especially with the T54 Mod 1 when it comes to the encounter battles, like how important those 2 corners are, because once you cut them off, you're pretty much funneling them into 1 corner. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.